there, this is Christy Lewis at the Lakeport branch of the Lake County Library, and today I'm here to tell you about some books that your father might enjoy. So if you're planning on taking your father out for a nice Father's Day outing, consider stopping by the library. You could save some money and he could get a pile of books. Let's just start right off with my personal pick of the haul, because it is the one that I have read and personally witnessed male readers enjoying as much as I enjoyed it. That is Washington by Chernow. This is the biography of the first president of the United States. And if the only thing that you can remember about George Washington is that he had wooden teeth, this might be a good biography for you. Because let me tell you, this founding father had some personality, and you will learn all about it in this book. And this book does not shy away from the kind of questionable aspects of Washington, like the fact that he was a slave owner and the fact that he brought his slaves along with him in his presidency. But it talks about how difficult it was for Washington to run a plantation and just so many logistics that I think would be really interesting to any dad that has his own household, that is dealing with race relations on a daily basis, that is just curious about one of our founding fathers, or who is a big fan of the Revolutionary War. You learn about how Mount Vernon was constantly on the edge of bankruptcy and why, how Washington was a ladies' man, and probably the most interesting thing of all, his period as a general in the Revolutionary War. I mean, that is a fascinating period. I just read John Adams by David McCullough, and while I love John Adams, the war coverage in this biography by Washington was so much more interesting because he was on the front lines for several major battles, and he made some major blunders as a general, but his major draw as a general was that he kept everybody together from leaving the army, which was an incredible feat. So 100% Washington is a very interesting leader to learn about, and your dad might really enjoy learning about him. Even better, it's available on ebook, audiobook, and audio CD. So take your dad for a drive and listen to this tale of revolution and the founding of America. Next, let's talk about Gulp by Mary Roach. Mary Roach also wrote the sort of strangely, bizarrely fascinating book of nonfiction called Stiff, which is about the life of a cadaver. Well, this is just as strange and sort of taboo. It's talking about the digestive system, the foods that we shove down it, how it works, and what happens when your stomach digests stuff. Just the mysteries of the alimentary canal. That's what it's about. It's a very strange subject matter, but it's that kind of gross stuff that, might really fascinate your dad. It is also available on ebook and on audiobook. Next, we have A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson. This is supposed to be very funny. This is all about the Appalachian Trail. So if you have a hiker, nature lover dad and he has not read this would be a good gift for him. It is available for free on ebook, audiobook, and audio CD. And by the way, I should say all of these books are available for free to you. If you just go down into the description and click that library catalog link, you can order any of these for free. It's really cool. I will also have the titles of these books and some of their authors, whatever makes it easiest to search in the catalog. I will have that information down below so that you can just copy and paste it right into the catalog and find these books and order them for yourself. Again, all free of charge. Next, we have Barbarian Days. This is by William Finnegan, and the subtitle of this book is A Surfing Life. This is a self-portrait of a surfer as he goes on many adventures in many different countries, about the art of surfing, about racial interactions, about upheavals that were happening in the 60s, and just in general, his obsession with surfing. This is a Pulitzer Prize winning book, and it sounds fascinating. This is for the California beach bum in your life. And finally, the last book I would like to talk about is Pines by Blake Crouch. Now, I'm bringing this up because a dad friend of mine was rather recently turned on to reading again after not reading for several years of his life by this series. This series is the one that did it for him. So if you have a dad who maybe isn't that into reading, but you are interested in getting him into reading, this might be a good series to pick up. It's got mystery thriller vibes, and it might be a good choice for dads who are up late with the young ones, maybe not getting quite enough sleep, really need something to hold their attention, something noiseless. This is actually an earlier series by the author Blake Crouch, who also authored books like Recursion and Dark Matter, which of course blew up. This is about a Secret Service agent who is sent to the town of Wayward Pines to find some FBI agents who disappeared there, and soon he realizes that he might be the next one to disappear. Like, there's just a whole bunch of strange things happening. He can't seem to communicate with the outside world. And it sounds pretty creepy and fun, honestly, so check it out if that sounds like something that might snare your thriller-loving dad. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this book haul. I hope one of these books will snare your father into reading. I hope you'll come by the library and check out some other books that he might enjoy. We have books on grilling, we have books on sports, we have graphic novels, we have books on monetary matters, we have magazines online, we have a documentary app. Like, the library has tons of resources that your dad would really enjoy. So come and bring him by and ask for a tour of all the library's resources. We are open again, so you can bring him here for Father's Day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Take care. Bye-bye.